the series that we're currently going through with our middle school and high school students on the Gospel of Matthew, as we seek to learn about the life and ministry of Jesus Christ. Today we're going to be looking at Matthew chapter 16. So I want you to hit pause, go and read it, and then we're going to come back, and it's going to be fairly brief, but come back and stick around. In Matthew 16, a lot of questioning about Jesus, his responses, but there's one that I want to focus on in particular, and hopefully it stood out to you as well. It starts in verse 13. This is Jesus' interaction with the disciples, but especially with Peter. Let's take a look. Now, when Jesus came into the district, he asked his disciples, "Who do people say that the Son of Man is?" He's asking them, "You're among the people. Who do they say that I am?" And they said, "Some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets." He said to them, "But who do you say that I am?" Our culture, our world has so many answers as to who Jesus is. When asked this, people would probably say, "Oh, he was a good teacher, he was a good person, he was a prophet, he didn't exist, he's made up by history." There's all sorts of different answers. But just as he is asking the disciples, "Who do you say that I am?" so each one of us needs to give an account in our own lives by our word and our actions to who we say Jesus is. Listen to Peter's response. Simon Peter replied, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." Peter gets it. He's saying, yes, everybody else says that you're this or you're that, or you're Elijah, you're Jeremiah, you're a prophet, you're somebody else, come back, great. But when asked directly, "But who do you say that I am?" Peter says, "You are the Son of God." We know who you are, and we recognize your authority. So as you go forward from here, as you keep reading, you read about Jesus foretelling of his death and resurrection, the call to take up your cross and follow him. All of this that we have been looking at, all of this that we have been studying, and everything that we're going to continue to look at, so much of it hinges on the simple question of who do you say Jesus is? And only you can answer that honestly. That's between you and him. To you, as you study, as you learn, as you see the story unfold, as you hear testimonies from leaders and friends, as you see people committing their lives to Jesus, as you see friends getting baptized, the question that you need to ask yourself, and only you can answer it for yourself: who do you say that Jesus is? Ask questions, get to know, keep reading. We'll see you next time.